we're going to try and get these sprockets on today. Do that, and got them all cleaned up, the old ones off. I had to take that pan off, did an oil change, and notice that I think I have, there's supposed to be, I think, a crush ring on the drain plug that seems to have outlasted its useful life. So unfortunately I already have new oil in there, so it's kind of frustrating. So I'm gonna see if I can tighten it up a little bit, and then we can change that out next time it's due for a service. So I'm not going to change the idlers on these. There's no movement as far as bearing. I think they're still in decent shape. I know the edges are pretty rounded, but I haven't had problems with them jumping tracks or anything like that. So I'm going to ride it out on these for now, and then all the other rollers I've checked out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the sprockets back on, so that way tomorrow my brother gets here, we can try and muscle these new tracks on. I guess I could show you guys the difference in the sprockets. Try to think of a good way to do that. All right, if you guys can see, that's a good way to do it. There you go. You can see how much is worn here, and it doesn't really show up on camera, but these edges where you turn, they really worn. You can see the metal's displaced right there. I don't know if it shows up on camera or not, but you can see the displacement of the metal all the way around the radius of these. That's just from turning. So those tracks, they'll start trying to push to the outside and roll, and just cause them to get egged out. So, I mean, they're worn. I'm pretty sure these are original, but I really couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. I don't see any casting marks on them. So I don't know how to tell if they're original. We'll just say they are. It's got 4,500 hours on it, so I don't know that they've ever been changed, but let's go ahead and walk these out and see if we can get this started. Alright, so I soaked those bolts in automatic transmission fluid just to clean them up a little bit, and then I'm going to try and get just some lithium bearing grease on them. So my plan is I'm gonna try and get the back over the sprocket and see if I can just roll it forward and pinch it on. I have no idea what I'm doing and if it's even being done right, but we'll give it a shot. just about to crest over, so I'm going to roll it forward with a little pressure on it, see if it'll pop. So that's that. That one's on. And even better, I put it on the right way. So, put my gas cap back on. So, that being said, let's go ahead and grease this thing up and call this one good once we get it tensioned. So, make my grease gun set up and I'll be back. So, got the other one on, much like the first one. Actually ran a strap through here, above the idler, to the winch on the Ranger, and exerted force on it, pulling it. And I took the skid steer and put forks right here, pushed forward to try and extend all the slack out of the bottom and get us enough movement there. And then once I had everything on there in tension, what I did was I just slowly walked the tracks back, and as I pushed the tracks forward, that winch helped suck it over, and it finally went over and got right onto the idler. So whew, that one was better than the last one, but like everything, you learn something every time you do it. So happy that's done. So I'm just gonna finish greasing this up and then get ready to go to the next job that we have. And I really appreciate you guys being here with me through this ordeal and tuning in. Hopefully it'll help somebody along the way. I know I was really surprised at, from what I could see online, for the compression of this hydraulic tensioner. It was different than just about every other Takeuchi that I'd seen. So I'm glad this one finally worked out. It could have compressed a little bit easier, probably would have made the job a lot faster. But all in all, we got it knocked out. So appreciate you guys showing up, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.